neo-atheists today, what they say is that they're basing atheism on a lot of, Charles Darwin, a lot of on his views. Charles Darwin came up with the theory of evolution, but he actually wasn't an atheist, right? He actually was a deist, a theist. So he did have a belief in God, but came up with this idea of how God or whatever was out there, how he put into process the creation of the world. I still think it's flawed, but that's not the idea. Atheism, as we see in the current form, was very much influenced by Karl Marx and Lenin, right? So when these guys came up with the Communist Manifesto and Marxist views, they promoted atheism, the disconnect from any God, that God does not exist, God must die in order for us to push our political viewpoint and push this political utopia that we have in our own mind, that we say, okay, this is where humanity needs to head. All right, we want to gain this control against religion and against any kind of belief in the supernatural, so that we can progress our own desires and progress in our own wants and needs and whatnot. And so they saw religion as being the stumbling block to progress, which is very, very historically inaccurate, because we've seen throughout history that it was Christianity that sparked things like the Industrial Revolution and the Enlightenment period, and the arts and culture and the advance in technology and science. It was actually headed by people who were Christians, because they wanted to get to know the world that God made, right? And so we've seen Christianity lead us this far, and then in the last few centuries we're saying, well, we don't need Christianity anymore, we don't need God anymore. What we need is our own wisdom and our own intelligence, and we can do this on our own. And it's very flawed, and it's very dangerous, because it's only been a very short time where this has been the case.